Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss Cpget 2023 MSc Computer Science question paper with explanation. So this question paper consists of total 100 questions. These 100 questions are given from different subjects which you are studied in your degree. So these subjects are programming in C, programming in C++, data structures using C++, database management system, programming in Java, and web technology. So these are the subjects. So let us start our explanation. So here the first question, what is the output of below program? So he has given a programming code. So we need to find out what this program is going to display as an output. Here he has given a switch case statement. As you know that the switch case statement is mainly used to test multiple conditions. Whenever you observe the switch case syntax, so it is going to contain like this switch case, and here it is going to contain some expression. This expression should match with the case value what he has given here. Okay, so whatever the case matches with this expression, so it is going to display, it is going to execute that particular case only. Okay, here he has given something like this, so we'll discuss in our program. Here he has given the value as I value as 0. Okay, I value as 0. And in this expression, he has given I, means this 0 will match with any of the case. So here I value is 0. Okay, and when it comes to the case 0, here we are having 0. But this case will not be executed. Why? Because here case value is 0 he has written. But here he has written something called single quotations. When the any word or any letter which has written in the single quotation, it can be considered as a character. Means the case value is character. But here I value is 0. Means it is an integer. So integer value will not match with the case value. For that reason, case 0 will not be executed. So we'll move on to the second case. So second case is case 1. Here the case 1 value is available in the single quotations again. So when it is available in single quotation, means it can be considered as a character only. So for that reason, I value cannot be matched with the case 1. Okay. So no case has been matching. So for that reason, the default case will be executed. The default case is what? In the default case, it is going to contain printf as hello India. So this hello India output will be displayed as a answer for this program. So this will be the answer for this. So third one will be the answer. So we'll move on to the next question. So in the next question, he has given some program segment. So we'll check it how it will be. Here is given a value as 40 and b value is 25. Here is given printf %d a is equal to b. So you might be seeing that here when the printf function has been executed. So what will be the value he is going to print? But here one thing we have to find out that actually, so when you want to print any variable value, you have to mention variable name. But he has given an expression here. A is equal to B. Okay. So actually, so what is the A value here? A value already we are having something called 40. Okay. Next, what is the B value? So B value is 25. Okay. Next, so whenever he is going to print, he has given some expression here actually. Actually, he has to give a variable name. So this is an expression. So when this expression has been simplified, the B value will be stored in a. Okay, what is a B value? B value is 25. So already A is having some value called 40. But the 25 value has been assigned to A. Why? Because here from this statement, the B value will be assigned to the A. So for that reason, A value will become 25 only. Okay. So now this a value is going to printed. Why? Because this total expression is available in printf only. So for that reason, after completing this expression, so the printf value means the a value will be printed. So for that reason, the answer for this question will be 25 only. Okay. So we move on to the next question. Here again, another question has been given. So we'll check it. For example, here I value is 3 and switch case is I. So means here I value is 3. So the 3 value will be available here in the expression means I value. So this 3 has to match with any of the case which he has given here. Okay. So whatever the case matches with this I value, so that case will be executed. Actually, when you see the switch case statement syntax, so there will be first a case value will be case values will be there. After the case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, and the last there will be default case. Means first the expression is going to match with the case 1. If it is not satisfied, then it match with the case 2. If it is not satisfied, come to the case 3. If it is not satisfied, match with the compare with the case 4. Then if it is not satisfied, it is going to come to the default case. But here the sequence he has given like this. So before means the starting point only he has given in the default case only. So wherever you write the default case, the switch case statement is going to start with comparing with the case 1 only. Okay. So first of all, what is the I value here? I value is 3. So the 3 value will be compared with the case 1. Okay. But here case 1 value is 1. So 1 cannot be compared with the 3. So for that reason, case 1 will not be executed. Next, it is going to move on to the second case. So what is the second case? Case value is 2, but I value is 3. So 3 will not be matched with the case 2. For that reason, second case is also skipped. Then it comes to the case 3. Here case 3 value as well as I value both are equal. So for that reason, case 3 statement will be printed. So what is the print in what is the statement available in the printf? So it will be 3. So the 3 will be printed as an answer. Then it is going to break means it is going to come out of this switch case statement. Okay. So for this question, answer is 3. So answer is 3. And the next question here. Here, x value is 5 and here y value is given some expression. As you know that this is a post incrementation expression. So if you face this post implementation, if you see this post implementation statement at that time, first the assignment is going to be completed, then incrementation is going to be completed. Okay, as per this statement. Okay, so x value will be assigned to y. So what is x value? X value is 5. So x value will be assigned to y. So for that reason, y is also becomes 5. Then x value will be incremented. Already x value is 5 is there. So 5 will become 6. Why? Because this is post incrementation. So as you know that in the operators, you might be seeing two operators. Those can be considered as a incrementation operators as well as decrementation operators. In incrementation operator, okay, in incrementation operator as well as decrement operation. For example, in incrementation also there are two things. So one is pre-incrementation. So pre-incrementation means plus symbol will going to be available at the starting only. Okay. So post-incrementation means plus are going to available at the end. So pre-decrementation, in the decrementation also there are two types. In the decrementation also there are two types. So decrementation also there are two types. So pre-decrementation, okay. Next, post-decrementation, okay. So when you see the topic, you may observe that He has given x plus plus only. X plus plus means it is a post implementation. So y value will become, x value will become 6 and y value will become 5 only. So when it prints x value as 6 and y value as 5. So answer 3 will be the correct one. Here is given some program segment. So we'll see. Here is the main function. In the main function, float variable value me as 1.1 and a double variable value u as 1.1. Here he has compared me with you. Okay. So what will be the output actually? Okay. Actually, when you observe here, so float me means me is going to store float value. Okay. So double u means u is going to store double value. But here both the variables are storing same value. So both the variables are storing same value means whether me value, okay, as well as u value, both are becomes 1.1. No. Why? Because actually you know that float is going to store for means float size is 4 bytes. Okay. And double size is 8 bytes actually. Okay. So float is going to have 6-digit precision, but 8 is going to have 12-digit precision. Means the storage and the precision are different for the float as well as double. Means whenever you are storing the values for the float variable and double variable, it will store entirely different. So for that reason, when you compare both the values, it will not be equal. So for that reason, this if condition will not be true. So for that reason, else statement will be executed. In the else, it is going to tell you that not equal. So not equal will be the correct answer. Here again, he has given a program statement. So program is given. So you can observe here now. So in the main function, so there is a variable called I. Okay. And here is given a character array. Okay. So in this character array, only null character is available. Okay. Here he has given a printf statement inside if block. Okay. If condition. So printf %ls /n a. Actually, you might be observed that in A is nothing but it's a character array. So in this character array, it is going to available only one single character. Okay, one single character means the printf function is going to print that single character. So printf function done its task. So after printing that single character, it is going to return one for this. Okay, then if becomes means the condition will become true only. So for that reason, the printf statement okay here will be printed. Okay, why? Because actually, as you know that when you are storing in string, so the last character will be null character. Okay, but here the first character is only null character. Whatever the character it is going to contain, okay. So whatever the character it is going to contain the array, so the character array is going to print that one. So the printf statement is going to print that array. So for that reason it returns one. So the condition will become true. So then the if block will be executed. In the if block, there is a statement called okay here is there. So the okay here will be printed on the screen. So FEOF function checks for. Actually, FEOF means it is a function which is going to check for the whether end of the file is came or not. So end of the file. So it is going to check for the end of the file. Is file ended or not? Okay. So you can observe here now, if the two strings are identical, then string comparison returns. Actually, we are having some condition here. For example, S1 as well as S2. These are the two strings. For example, if two strings are equal, then the string comparison function is going to return 0. Okay. If string one, for example, Sima, if string one greater than string two, okay, if string one greater than string two, then the string comparison function is going to return greater than 0. Greater than 0 means it's a positive value. Okay. For example, if a string 1 is less than string 2, at the time the string comparison function is going to return negative value. Okay. So positive value, negative value means it can be considered as a less than 0. Okay. So this can be the 3 rules when you compare two strings with a string comparison function. So in the question he asked that for two strings are identical. Identical means both strings are equal. So if both strings are equal, then it is going to return 0. So answer 3 will be the correct answer. Here, variable value is 5. Okay. And as you know that variable is having a static keyword before that one. So it can be considered as a static variable. So static variable means it can be shared between multiple functions actually. Okay. So variable value is 5. Okay. Printf percentage d variable minus minus. So it is a post decrementation. In the post decrementation, first variable value will be printed, then it is going to be decremented. So what is the variable value? Variable value 5 right now. The 5 will be printed here. Then it is going to decrement the value. So 5 becomes 4. Then again you can see. So variable value is 4. 4 means this condition is becomes true only. So we are going to enter into the if block. In the if block, he has given us main function call. When the main function call comes, you have to go here the main function. Okay. So in the main function again, there is a statement called printf. Okay. So in this printf, again, there is something called percentage d variable minus minus. Actually, what is the variable value? Variable value is 4. The 4 will be printed and minus minus means 4 will become 3 only. So here variable value is 3. So for that reason, this condition will be true only. Then again, you enter into the main, you enter into the if block. In the if block, there is a main function call. So you go again in the main function call. In the main function call, printf percentage d variable minus minus. Again, so variable value will be printed. So variable value is 3. So 3 will be printed. So then variable value will become 3 becomes 2 only. Why? Because it's a post decrementation. Again, variable value is 2. So in the if condition, the variable value will be true. So for that reason, the condition will become true. So it is going to call again the main function. In the main function, again it will go to the main function only. Okay. In this main function, again it is going to print the variable value. So what is the variable value? Variable value will be 2. So 2, then again variable value will be decremented, becomes 1 only. So it is going to check with whether the condition returning true or not. So variable value is 1. So for that reason, this condition is going to return true only. So for that reason, again enter into the if block. In the if block, there is a main function call. So this main function call again, okay, you have to go to the main function definition. Again, it is going to print the variable value. So what is the variable value? Variable value will be 1. So 1 will be printed. Again, it is to be decrement the value. So 1 becomes 0. Okay. Now this condition will become 0. So this condition returns false. So for that reason, you come out of this block, then you come out of this main function also. Okay. So what is the value it is going to print? It is going to print value as 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this will be the output for this question. So this question has given in the concept called recursion. Here this question is given the concept pointers actually. So you might be heard a concept called call by value, call by reference, and pass by value, pass by reference. So this question on the basic called call by reference or pass by reference. So in the pass by reference or call by reference, you are going to supply address to the calling function. When you do any type of operations in the actual arguments, it will reflect on the formal arguments also. So you might be seen that concept in C language. So the same concept repeated here. So we'll check it how it's going to be done. As you know that our program execution will start in the main function only. So here I value is 5 and j value is 10. So you might be seeing that. So I value is 5 and j value is 10. Okay. So here he has given a function called f and I j. As you know that and I means it is the address of I. Means whatever the variable you store in the program, whatever the variable you take in the program, those variables are going to contain some value and some random address. Okay. Here I am supplying address for the I and for the j I am supplying only 10 value. For example, let us take for 5 is I is going to contain some address called 1111. Okay. So this 1111 I am going to supply with this argument and for the j I am going to supply 10 only. So this is a function call. When the function call comes, we have to go to the function definition and we have to move the control to the function definition. So here what is the first argument? The first argument is nothing but it's a address actually. Why? Because here is given and symbol, no? Ampersand symbol. So again you can see, no? So the same arguments will be copied into the function definition. Here p value is and I means address is what 1111. Okay. Actually star means star is nothing but a pointer symbol. It is going to tell you that value at particular address. Means actually in P you are going to have a value called 1111. Okay. So star means value at particular address. So actually at 1111 you are going to have a value called 5. So for that reason automatically P value will become 5 only. So why? Because it is going to have a symbol called star. Okay. Here M value is what? M value is 10. Okay. So here, what is the first condition, first statement? So m is equal to m plus 5. So m plus 5 means already m value is 10. So 10 plus 5 means m value will become, so m value will become 15. So m value will become 15. Okay. Then again, star p is equal to star p plus m. So what is the star p value? Star p value is 5. Okay. And m value is 15. 5 plus 15. What is the value? 20. So means star p value will become 20. Okay. So it is going to return the control. So the control is going to means the function definition is being completed. So the control is going to return to the same statement where it is came here. So after this one, it is going to contain a printf statement. Here he has given percentage %d, I value as well as j value. As you know that actually when you supply when you are supplying argument in the function definition, you are supplied address for this I value. Whatever the operations you do on the reference, the same operation will be reflected in the original value. So original value means, for example, here star p value will be copied to the I value, means instead of 5, it is going to store 20 only. Okay. But here j is a nothing but normal variable. So you have not supplied address for this variable. So for that reason, whatever the operations you do on the actual arguments, it will not copied in the formal arguments. So for that reason, j value is 10 only. Okay. Again here what he has given, you have to do, we have to printf, we have to do print the value of I plus j. So we need to add I value plus j value. So what is I value? I value is I value is 20 and j value is 10. So both will become 30. So 30 will be the answer for this question. Okay.